Thursday. All on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Matt Shoemaker gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
Striding
tonight for
into
the Yankees,
box, Derek
the
Jeter.
shortstop.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Fastball well outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Terry Blackwell, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Garcia is in pursuit. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Ike Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike, and set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Blackwell, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Samuel Horton, swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings like that are the reason why. What a pretty swing, and what a rookie year he's having.
Batting fifth.
Into the box,
right fielder,
Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now it's 2-0. Rodriguez is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 2-0 New York. House, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out
for the
and lots of Ks.
The center
digging
fielder,
in, Thomas Hewitt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Stepping in for the Jays, Michael Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Jeter is there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Freddy Krueger.
Next to bat for Toronto, Freddy Krueger, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder,
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now the Toronto #4 hitter,
Leading up
Money.
for
He'll start
Toronto,
us out here in the
the
home half
shortstop.
of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1, here it comes. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason VOORHEES, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jeter ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The designated
he showed
hitter,
some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the
Oh,
outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Toronto in just a moment. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That's a ball.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Money is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Striding in once again, Derek Jeter, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike two. Jeter, base runner at first with one out. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The left field.
Into the box now, Ike Jones. As he'll watch a
Jones.
slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
MOG victory hand with medium dark skin
Lifted in
tone.
the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Ball, that's
Down
low.
low, 2 balls and a strike.
Nope,
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, and when a pitching
Now
coach
batting.
goes to the mound
Second
this
base.
early, he's probably just looking to
Samuel.
reset the pitcher's mindset.
HORTON.
Get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Samuel Horton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Carrillo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the
now
3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some
Number
innings.
19, Luis Carrillo. The right fielder.
In now, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down
Leading
6 in the early
Toronto,
going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Freddie
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Rodriguez. 1 down.
Batting
Well,
eighth,
it's still early, but
the
it's
right
also
fielder,
worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Digging in, Gil Garcia. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows
Batting
this
ninth,
guy's up there and he's in
the
swing
first
mode.
baseman,
That pitch
Luke.
wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he
Melee.
still swung at it.
Here's the catcher, Luke Mealy, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Here's Miguel Andujar now
the third
as we begin the top of the 4th.
Miguel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifted down the line in left. Myers giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he fouls this one off. Andujar leads off first with 1 away. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Galvis out. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Up next for the
he
Yankees,
definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away.
Blackwell.
They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Terry Blackwell, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping Hewitt back to the top
Leading
of the
up
lineup
for
as
Toronto,
they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. Ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 31, Michael Myers.
Digging in now, Michael Myers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
the third
batter
baseman,
was able to
number
keep his hands
13.
inside that baseball and
Ready.
drive it up the middle.
Kruger.
Stepping in now, Freddie Kruger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Santana trying to get there. Myers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Stu Money.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stu Money. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Toronto. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Ike Jones. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Shoemaker hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex
Ready once
Rodriguez.
again, Alex Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming, here it is. Good curveball there, clipped the outside black for a called strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball, 2
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately,
The
hitting
center
anything
fielder,
close. So
99,
I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Rodriguez is off at first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hewitt has a play. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Jason
Leading up for
VOORHEES
Toronto,
to start things out
the
here in the
catcher,
home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup
VOORHEES.
through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. VOORHEES, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
This is only their second base runner of the
hitter.
game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
On its way is pitch number 75. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Maile.
Stepping up now, Luke Maile looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Hedges over to his right, and that's the third out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 5 innings complete. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Your attention.
Over to start
Now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Jays. Number 20, Bud Norris.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The third baseman.
Pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there.
Now
My
word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So now Carlos Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Andujar stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Kruger onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
So stepping in, Austin Hedges. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hewitt is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hewitt ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting
into the box,
the
Terry Blackwell.
Terry
as the first pitch to him is taken low away for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ike Jones would be next. The 3-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Mailey has got it, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8, the Blue Jays 2. Now at the plate, Thomas Hewitt. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the pitch on 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this 31. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Michael Myers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. Hewitt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rodriguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman, number 13, Freddie Krueger.
Standing in, Freddie Krueger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
That's shortstop.
A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Stu Money. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Rodriguez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 1, Jason VOORHEES.
Now in the box, Jason VOORHEES. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now batting, Ike Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matt. He's down on 3 pitches. Pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Samuel Horton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Jones leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A man at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at first here, one man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
In now, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Outside. That's
outside for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Oh, that's out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. His past batting line against David Phelps, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Rodriguez on third. Andujar over at second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. Hewitt is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run.
It's
A
time
run on
for the
2 hits for the
traditional
Yankees.
7th inning
Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch
stretch.
here in Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 9-2. Next will be the designated hitter,
Leading up
Kevin
for
Villar.
Toronto,
He's hitless
the
in his 2
designated hitter,
at-bats so far.
Kevin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in
Villar.
this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. One and two, here it comes. Popped up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. So yet
Now
another
batting,
strong
second
outing
baseman.
for him tonight as we show you
Ready.
the league leaders in ERA.
Galvin.
And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Gil Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Gil Garcia. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Horton scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 2.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Reed Foley
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch
please.
now, hoping for better
Now
results
pitching
than the
for the
other
Blue Jays,
arms that they've run out there
number
in this
54.
one. Ready for another shot now. Derek Jeter. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jeter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers moves over. 1 away.
The batter.
Some good pitching, some good hitting. It
There
all adds
is
up to a 9-2
Blackwell.
ball game as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap of our game to this point. In now is the Yankees DH, Terry Blackwell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Ike Jones.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ike Jones. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder, Reed Foley, 23 years old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now the 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
I think
Second
they're way
baseman,
past due
Samuel
changing their approach to this guy.
HORTON.
Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Samuel Horton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that
right
was
fielder,
intentional
number
or not,
31.
but I do know when a guy at
Alex
the plate is a stud like
Rodriguez.
that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Jones, the runner at third. Horton at second with 2 gone. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
The center fielder, number 99.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tepera
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera. Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-2. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Luke Maile.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman, Luke Maile.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Thomas Hewitt. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one, taken just off the inside. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez moves over. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 31, Michael Myers.
Stepping in, Michael Myers. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Britton pauses. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Lifted into center field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a liner. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.
The batter,
spotted it nicely
2,
down around the
shortstop,
bottom of the zone.
Derek
And when you do that, especially
Jeter.
with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. Terry Blackwell will be next. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Hitter.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maley trying to get there. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Now it's a play. Starting things for his side in the
Leading off
ninth
for
as
the
they
Jays,
face the improbable
third baseman,
odds of trying to come
ready.
back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set
Up
of
next for the Blue
at-bats.
Jays,
Well, he gives up
the
the walk,
shortstop,
but that was a really good pitch. Might have been
Money.
just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Stu Money, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Three-two pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
now batting, the catcher.
Oh, man, that
Jason
check swing was about as close as they
VOORHEES.
get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Jason Voorhees, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Kruger at second, Money at first with no outs. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ready with the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's
Kevin.
magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. To short. Jeter has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that
Now
beauty of a
batting,
pitch right there.
the right
you
fielder,
can't spot a
Gil
sinker in a better location because
Garcia.
even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Gil Garcia, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Yankees scored a lucky 13 in this one. Ben House gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Matt Shoemaker permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
Time of the ball
MLB
game,
The
3
Show.
hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.